Welcome back to the Scorpio channel. My name is Laura. I'm going to do a general message for Scorpio. Know that energy is fluid. Roles could be reversed. Always interpret the message as it best resonates with you. Never force anything. All right, especially on this channel, because I like to go in deep. We do look at the shadows and see how they play out as karmic themes along with everything else. Also, if you are a Virgo, you might want to check out my Virgo channel, or not, but obviously you probably wouldn't be a Virgo, but connected to a Virgo, you want to check out my Virgo channel. Or if you are connected to any other zodiac, you can check out my Psychic Soul Healer channel. And anything of any importance or relevance to the channel, you can find in the description box below. All right. If you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, you got to like the video, subscribe to the channel, write the word of the video in your comment bar. The word of the video just tells me where spirit wants us to start. What is the underlying energy that you're dealing with, which is why everyone's doing what they're doing, what's influencing the reading. Grief, grief. I feel like you're connected to someone that's stuck in the past. So I don't really feel like they're doing much. I feel like they have very low self-esteem. I feel like this person doesn't just have like a low self-esteem, but they've gone through a lot of really bad relationships. So what happens is that they overthink. And because they overthink, they continually get in their own way. And how they got in their own way with this connection with you is they asked a lot of other people about what that they felt that they should do in this connection, and they gave them bad advice. That's number one. Number two, it's like this person is not emotionally intelligent, so they always try to like hide like their feelings, and so they strategize. You never know who you're dealing with. And like I just said, I feel like they're so busy in creating a facade and protecting that facade that they're not emotionally capable of being in a relationship, but they want to be in a relationship and they don't know what they keep doing. So, and because this is not obviously the first time that it's happened, they continue to do this. They don't have a problem being with people that are low vibe and people that they don't have an emotional connection to, somebody that they is going to be here for not a long time, but a good time. They don't have problems in that type of relationship. They have problems when it comes to like a real connection, because this person doesn't really believe that they're deserving of love. And I say that because they're always in a place of grief, sadness, because of what did happen. And it's because they're never present in the relationship. Let's take a peek and let's see. Let's pull some cards. And it says, okay, anxiety. See, there is a sense of when they think about coming back, they have a lot of anxiety. When they think about their life in general, they have a lot of anxiety. So they don't really do anything. And the problem is when you were connected to this person gave you a lot of anxiety because they always had one foot in, one foot out. And I feel like they never really knew what they were doing. Again, sadness, and look, more grieving. So it's like this person is like stuck in the past. And it's because, like I said, everything that I said, that they're insecure. So I don't really feel like they're moving much. I don't really feel like they're doing much um, to like fix this connection, to be honest with you. I feel like they have like so many blocks to love, display. Again, they don't feel like they fit in anywhere. And because when you were with them, if you hang out with them, they're going to make you feel that way. And it's not because they don't have feelings. Again, it's that they always have to elevate themselves, like make themselves appear um, to have their shit together, like better than you, always try to elevate themselves in order for them to feel comfortable in any relationship. So, like I said, I feel like they're insecure, so they make anyone who comes into their life that they have real, true feelings for, which is not many people, by the way. It's like very far and few in between. So that's another thing. They're not used to dealing with this energy where they feel vulnerable. That's the thing. Like if it's a relationship that's surface, they don't have a problem with it. But those real, true relationships that make this person step up, it's like they can't do it. They can't do it. And that's what I see. I'm gonna look at some hidden truths. I wanted to see what the problem was in the beforehand and why is this person in a place of grief. And it's because they were unfair. And they're unfair because they feel insecure. They feel as if that they don't fit in, that they wouldn't fit in with your friends, with your life. They put you on a pedestal. I feel you leaving me behind. So it's again because they're not giving you time. And if a person doesn't give you time, then what happens? If a person is not going to give you any time, then it's like and then the relationship is just in the fantasy realm. I wish things could be different. So it's again, they could be if your person would step into the best version of themselves, but it's like this person's ego is too much in the way. You came closer to me than anyone. So it's like this person, I don't feel like is going to try and pursue this connection, mainly because they can't manipulate you. They can't have things their way. And they put you on a pedestal. Why? Because that's what you show them. You show them that you're someone that takes care of yourself. You're someone that's very balanced. You have friends. You're interactive in your community. You, again, just have a balanced life. This person doesn't have a balanced life. And that's the thing. It's like they live more from their ego. They live more from their addictions because they have wounds. And people that have wounds that don't heal, they avoid. And how they avoid is through their addictions. So that's why this person can stay in a place of grief and victimization, almost as if like they're used to the relationship never really working out, and then somebody new comes along, and then they play it the same way how they always played, even though that this is a real connection for this person. They always downgrade it. They always like again play it safe. And it's not because they don't care. It's like, but it's like they literally can't look. My inner child was wounded when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. Literally, that's what this says right here. So this person, like again, is so wounded and fragmented, they can't really give you what you want. So we have to say, why would you attract a person like this into your life? Right? Because you're a mirror of whom what comes into your life. And what we see is that this person never allowed the relationship to really bloom because they were so insecure. And really like we have to say why. It's like, well, a person can't manipulate and can't live by their addictions and can't do what they want and be unfair. Well, they create a lot of drama. They could have one foot in, one foot out. So this person knows what they did. That's why they grieve. They're like, I know I ruined the relationship and I know I really don't have a way to come back. And so because I don't really have a way to come back, it's like it really forced this person to like look at themselves, because I think that they knew that they had a strong connection, but they didn't think that it was going to hurt. And that's what happens when we go through experiences that are traumatizing. We detach and disassociate. So this person, like I said, is very fragmented. And so they don't they don't feel. It's almost like there's a numbness, like the anxiety takes over when they get around you, because again, they're insecure. So it doesn't allow them to like be able to really connect with you the way that they would need to be in an intimate relationship. They need to heal their inner child wounds. That's what this is saying, that they have so much childhood trauma that they need to heal. So we have to say again, why? Again, so these are your inner child wounds. Why did you attract this person? Because you're a mirror of whom what comes into your life. It was you didn't emotionally get what you needed, because that's the physical touch. We associate that physical touch with emotional support. And this person couldn't give you any emotional support. They, again, are emotionally handicapped, not emotionally intelligent. So they didn't know how to treat you. But there is love, and that's what you can feel. There is love from this person's perception. What they feel love is. It's just, that's why they say you came closer than anyone, because they wanted to. It's just they need to love themselves enough. They need to heal those inner child wounds enough to get the confidence enough to get up and take what they want. This person just waits for everyone else to do it. So this is another gift, resilience. I feel like because you didn't get the emotional support, Scorpio, you had to learn how to, be your own parent, and that made you be very resilient. Otherwise, things wouldn't have happened for you as a child if you didn't have support, right? If your parents are so consumed with their own trauma, they can't really be there for you. And that's why, again, that trauma is playing out within your relationships until you get to a place of, knowing you're deserving. Look, abandonment, abandonment. So again, I'm thinking it as emotional abandonment. So this person wasn't capable of giving. So these were your inner child wounds. That's why you attracted that person into your life. And really, the way that we heal from it is to show up first. So first of all, not accept this type of behavior, regardless of that, oh, they love, but they're just not capable, they're insecure. A lot of people fall for that to be there. No, because that person that's going down will take you down with them. They'll expect you to fix them, to heal them, especially if your life looks good. And that will make you abandon yourself. And that is how you recreate abandonment. And emotionally, you wouldn't get anything because this person doesn't know how to be any different than who they are. So know that you have to give yourself that emotional support, that you have to show up for yourself. And that, again, will create even more resilience, but you're already resilient. So the only way to heal and integrate this is to, again, really choose yourself. Make sure that you give the emotional support to yourself, and that would be through your passions, your hobbies, your interests, right? So we ask spirit, what other energy can we pull into, integrate into this situation? So the awareness is one, but the grounding is another, to fully integrate. So the awareness is, I attracted this person because of abandonment issues and emotionally not getting my needs met as a child. It's not a blame game. We just have to put it somewhere. However, I have resilience because I had to be my own parent. I had to show up for myself as a child, and that's hard to do. So understand it's about continuing to give yourself that love and have faith and vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. So it's, again, the vitality is that higher energy. Vitality is like energy. It's having enough energy to endure the trials and tribulations of life. It's I always contribute vitality with oxygen, right? And oxygen is like food for ourselves. So there's a sense where spirit saying, like, continue to feed your vitality. It's meaning like through your vitality doesn't just come like nutrients that you eat, but also your emotional well-being. So again, find yourself, that you attracted this person into your life mainly because you don't have enough other experiences. And so part of you attracted this person because you still embody that energy. It's not even conscious, it's subconscious. And that energy was never integrated. So you had to go through this experience. So choose yourself instead of wait for someone to choose you, and then to continue to feed yourself so that you can attract the right people and situations into your life that are more in alignment with who you are today and not with, again, the wounds of the past. But that once you've integrated this spiritual lesson, you're not going to attract the same energy, first of all, because you're going to radiate something else. People that have this low vibration, that are that insecure, they wouldn't feel confident enough to come to you. At one point, you gave this person the time and they couldn't handle it then. And it wasn't because of you, it was because of how they felt. So that's also another takeaway, meaning the situation that unfolded was not because you were deserving of it, but mainly because you you gave this person the benefit of the doubt. You gave time, so which meant that you undervalued yourself, which made this person actually think that you'd go along with it, thinking that you didn't know your worth. But in the end, when you show up for yourself, which is what I feel like you did or going to do, well, that's when you transform those wounds, because then you're getting the love from the people and situations that you're interactive with, right? You're filling yourself up. You're making sure that your cup is so full that it overflows, that whatever falls out is what someone else gets. I feel like when you met this person, you were giving straight from your cup, and they got a little cocky and then didn't really give. And then mainly the real reason why was because of the insecurity that they have inside of themselves. That this relationship for them made them look at all their insecurities, brought out every single wound that they have, which made them feel inadequate. Where again, no one should be able to make you feel inadequate. So that's why I said this person's very fragmented. They need to work on those things in order to get a good relationship. And you don't need to be with this person because they'll never be able to give you what you need. If anything, you would be giving them, and that would make, again, abandon what you're doing, abandon your path, and you would definitely not emotionally get what you need. I'm going to leave that there, Scorpio. You let me know how you resonated, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.